after we opened up our relationship, younger men have been throwing themselves at me. So we got another update on this Uno reverse situation where this couple opened up their relationship and the man is salty because the woman is getting played. Now, some of this in this post will sound a little redundant because she had updated a few things in the comment section, but I'm going to still just go ahead and read it. She says, update. After we opened up our relationship, younger men have been throwing themselves at me, talked with husband. She's 35, he's 40. She says, I talked with my husband and we have more clarity where we stand. To clarify, I'm still lower libido. I am happy with once a week or every 2 weeks. My husband is explorative and likes partners who are ready to go whenever, wherever. He has a lot of kinks and they are exploring. I need non-sexual affection, kissing, foreplay to be in the mood. I prefer a delicate, more sensual touch. I still find my husband incredibly attractive, but I can't get aroused instantly and be ready to go. It's painful and it feels like a chore half the time. I know he doesn't find me as attractive. He told me he needed his needs met and I couldn't fulfill them. We opened the relationship. My husband and I have had sex once since it began. He learned new things from his partners. We both hated it. I didn't like him yanking my hair hard or wrapping his hand around my throat, let alone the kinkier stuff he wanted. He hated how frigid I was. My husband needs to hunch to be affectionate, but we weren't having it, so he told me to go find affection somewhere else. Okay. Oh, wow. I tried dating apps, but I wasn't interested in hookups. I really wanted affection, romantic or platonic. Ironically, men my age or older men were looking for younger women or hookups. Younger men and women were more likely to want affection. I ended up meeting my partner in person through a mutual hobby. I also made some friends through friendship apps. My husband and I can have our own things separately, but my partner needs a lot of time, affection, and attention from me. He gets a bit territorial. I don't think he feels threatened by my husband, but my husband has remarked that my partner is always over. My husband has an apartment for his partners and lets me use the house. Finally, I talked with my husband on why he feels emasculated. He says he's over jealousy about me, but he is jealous about partners. He says that my partner and the men I attract are far more attractive than I should have been able to get. It made no sense as I have aged and don't look as attractive as I did back when I was 20. Meanwhile, he should be in the peak of his attractiveness. He is very put together and he expected that as an attractive older man with disposable cash that women would be flocking to him. They do, but he doesn't like them for various reasons. Attractive young women want to spend a lot of cash. They're not interested in an equal relationship and expect him to spoil them. They're bratty and entitled. Attractive young women who don't want money have mental issues. Young women in the kink community or who are poly were ugly. Would-be mistresses would leave when they found out he was in an open marriage. I didn't know what to say. I can't help him with his problem. Edit. My husband and I both thought that I would only get men interested in no strings attached sex or one night stands, which I wouldn't be interested in rather than a close, affectionate, frankly, connected relationship that I desired and filtered for. Surprisingly, there were men who wanted the latter. Edit number 2. There are a lot of comments saying my husband has few prospects or he isn't getting as much action as he thought. That is untrue. He is a very handsome man who has been with several women since we opened up. A lot of women are attracted to him. He hunches with beautiful women, kinky women, accomplished women. He should be happy. At this point, I think he's just looking for something to be unhappy about. There is no perfect partner that meets his requirements. Yeah, dude just sounds salty that his wife is actually getting play because if his needs are met and her needs are met, why is he upset? The fact that I think he's just stuck on the fact that she is actually attractive and desired, and it makes him mad because she should be desperate and alone because he's out doing his own thing. Maybe he thought that she would fall apart, melt into a puddle after he decided that his needs weren't being met and he's just going to go elsewhere. I think he probably thought she was just going to beg for him to stay and like do whatever he wanted. That's what it sounds like to me. But y'all can weigh in. I will do some of these comments. This person says, I said this in the other thread, but start getting your affairs in order for the inevitable divorce. Y'all aren't hunching each other, and your side dude is always at the house. So already baby stepping towards that. Might as well rip the band-aid off instead of slowly pulling it on something that has no chance of working. And then this person says, can we discuss how disrespectful he is to his wife too? Saying that she shouldn't be able to get guys who are that good looking. WTF. And this next person said, he is so salty. He overestimated his attractiveness, and he probably thought for the past few years that attractive younger women who were being friendly were flirting with him. It's a tough reality that women with options don't find his looks enough. OP, I promise you can find happiness elsewhere. Your husband is a shallow pig that nobody else of quality wants. You're already in demand. This person says the funny thing is I think he actually judged his attractiveness correctly when he mentioned having his disposable income. An older wealthy man is very attractive to a young woman who has no money due to her young age, but only when he understands that his role is to give her stuff. And OP's husband has the money, so he is attractive, but when he gets angry at the sugar baby when she asks for said money and views her as entitled for wanting gifts, then LOL. He just took the attractive part of himself and amputated it. And then when he was shocked, the way out of his league young women he wants are no longer interested. He's so funny. It's so funny to me, to be honest. And then Gullible Flower says, yep, women who don't need or want his money won't be willing to put up with his BS. Women who do need or want his money won't put up with his BS if the money part is suddenly off the table. This man is clearly overestimating his intrinsic value. Yeah, I think that this dude is an a-hole, and he definitely doesn't need to be in this marriage. They already have separate living spaces. They might as well go their separate ways. He can keep going out there being, having as much fun, dipping in as many peaches as he needs to, and she can have her fun, get her some affection, create some hobbies, and have fun with other people that actually, value affection and being a friend and, doing the things that she is asking for. These two do not sound compatible at all. But you guys go ahead and weigh in. If there's any other updates, I guess I'll bring them to you. But this is the final update so far. You guys weigh in, like, comment, share.